It's Saturday night and live on 2K Sports. We've got the excitement of the NBA for you tonight. Tonight, it'll be the Brooklyn Nets going up against the Chicago Bulls at United Center. Kevin Harlan here alongside Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. DA David Aldridge is on our sideline. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at New Jersey, they've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And, of course, the Bulls. They're much further down in the standings right now.
And, you know, for the Bulls, with the start they've had, they've taken what was such a hopeful preseason and turned the mood sour.
Well, it's clear they didn't do enough in the offseason to make any kind of major improvement. They're in for a long year.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. They've got ABC. Jason Kidd is out there with Carter. Then it's Jefferson, and it's Robinson in at the 4-man position. And for the Bulls, Thomas is out there with Wallace. Then it's Dang. Then there's Gordon, and it's Heinrich in at the 1 spot. Chris, we're getting into a new season, but already we're seeing teams hit that injury bug early on.
Yeah, Kevin, don't you just hate to see it? So hopefully those guys come back healthy. And, man, you hate seeing that, but I tell you what, again, injuries can always also have a positive effect. If you get that injured player back, let's just think you get to give guys time that didn't get that much time before. So they're getting kind of 2 seasons within one. The playoffs come, you get that healthy player back. And, by the way, you have a guy that you've developed off the bench, and now you have a deeper team, a little more depth.
And you can't forget about Kidd in transition. Whether he's dishing it or shooting it, he's great at making the right decision.
Dang passes to Gordon. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point range. Not going to go that time. Good work defensively by Carter. And finish off by Carter.
And that's what Carter does best, knifing his way inside so he can finish with the easy slam.
Now here's Heinrich. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
And it was an unselfish night for him as well. He got plenty of assists to go along with all those points.
Now here's Heinrich. Stolen by Robinson. Carter dishes the Kidd. Back to Carter. Over Gordon. And Carter with the basket on the assist by Kidd. Carter's got his second bucket.
You just appreciate how unselfish Kidd is. Outstanding at sharing the ball and playing for his teammates.
Heinrich against Kidd. For 3, Gordon sinks the triple. Gordon's got 5 points so far.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Carter outside with some arc. Jefferson. Good, nice job down low.
That's what I'm talking about. That's a perfect 4-for-4 start for them. Now they're just getting all the shots they want.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Down low, here's Gordon. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. He's got 7. The Nets with the lead. Outside Kidd. To the inside. Robinson, that's good.
And you can see Kidd's ability to pass truly is a gift. When one of his teammates is open, he is quick to get them the ball in rhythm.
Now here's Heinrich. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. And Thomas with the stuff.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. And the defense has to be aware of this. When you don't put a body on him, you pay the consequences.
Carter against Gordon. 3-pointer, Kidd. Offensive rebound. It's good on the putback.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Ring shot on the way, and it's Gordon missing.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
No, you're right. He'd take that 10 out of 10 times. He's not going to miss many of those.
And you know Carter is taking off on the drive. When he has a head of steam like that, he's looking to tear off the rim.
And here are the Bulls now, following the bucket by the Nets. Here's Dang. Good, and Hinrich gets the assist. Hinrich's got his third assist on the night.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Now here is Carter. He's coming off a 34-point game against the Nuggets in Denver.
Yeah, and as good of a scorer as he was in that game, he was even a better passer. A lot of assists for him.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Here's Gordon. Drains the 19-footer. Gordon's got 9 points.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
Carter against Gordon. Back to Kidd. Outside Robinson. Kicks to Carter. Clock at 6. Over Hinrich. Here's Robinson. Rebound by the Bulls. They're getting their first look of the season at the Nets in this one.
Yeah, 2 conference rivals. I mean, they'll play each other a total of 4 times this season.
Yeah, so we're going to say they're going to be familiar with each other, huh? But even so, these teams will learn about each other tonight. So much changes from year to year.
Here's Kidd. The Bulls getting the bucket. Carter outside. Over Gordon. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. That's 10 points for Vince Carter.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
In that kind of environment, every point matters. The bench was a huge reason why they won that one.
Stolen by Carter. Outside Jefferson. Over Dang. Jefferson's shot is off.
That's high-quality defense right there. Read the situation, reacting, and making that a very tough jump shot.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Well, with all the youth the Bulls had, the team wanted to bring in some veterans over the summer.
Yeah, and that's something that needed to happen, GA. I mean, the team has some room in free agency to fill out some leadership roles, but in Chicago is still a major market, and vets would love to come and play for the Windy City.
Robinson misses.
Oh, you hate to let those easy chances slip through your fingers.
Here's Gordon, and a great assist by Hinrich as that one goes in. Hinrich's got 5 assists in the game. New Jersey trailing. Pass to Carter. Here's Kristich, defended by Gordon. Kidd passes to Carter. To the middle, 6 to shoot. Robinson, that's good.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Hinrich from outside. No good that time. And it's New Jersey the other way. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
The noise didn't really seem to bother them. In fact, it appeared to make them sharper and play harder for each other.
Here's Hinrich following the score by Vince Carter. And here's Hinrich outside Dang. Pass to Gordon. Ball is down low. Kristich on him, and it's blocked. Carter with it. He's picked up by Hinrich. Jefferson kicks to Kidd. There's the pass to Carter. Here's Jefferson. 9 points last game. Kidd passes to Carter. Over Dang. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Chicago trailing here. 3-pointer, Hinrich. Offensive rebound, Thomas. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
I wouldn't want to be the guy who has to keep him off the boards. He is a beast on the offensive glass.
And a new... Here's Gordon. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Nets. He's only allowed 5 points in the quarter. So for Brooklyn now, they've got Jason Kidd. Robinson is out there with Jefferson. And it's ABC. And it's Carter in at the 2-guard spot. Pass to Deng. Good, and Hinrich gets the assist. Deng's got his second basket of the night.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. You know what, Chris? Speed at any position is so vital. Who are the fastest big guys in the game right now that you admire and just can't believe how they go baseline to baseline?
First one that comes to mind is Giannis Antetokounmpo. I mean, he's a Greek freak, and he's a freak of nature in basketball. His speed, his length, his athletic ability. You love seeing him. And I say a close second, Anthony Davis. And don't forget about Willie Cauley-Stein. I mean, a lot of guys that love running the floor and put that pressure on the defense every time by getting out.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Wallace, just an unreal defender. An undersized center who blocks shots and pounds the glass like a madman.
The Nets have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Here's Kidd, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. New Jersey shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
Here's Deng. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
It was his rebound that stood out even more to me. I mean, they could not keep him off the glass.
Carter looking around. He dishes it to Kristich. Back to Carter. 6 on the shot clock. Robinson, that's good.
They have ridden him today, and it has paid off in a big way.
Hinrich against Kidd. Goes up with a stripe. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. What an asset to a team when you've got big men who can knock down free throws. Look here at the top centers and power forwards in terms of free throw percentage this season. You look at ABC, 4th in the league, and as consistent as they come at the free throw line.
And a lot of these big men take the confidence they have.
Oh, that was a strong goal.
That's how you go hard. He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Hinrich kicks to Gordon. Back to Hinrich. Lob pass to Gordon. And it's sent back by Carter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on B. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Carter for 3. Here's Robinson. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Gordon. He kicks it to Deng. Lock at 6. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. From deep, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
And a moment here to look at some of the stats for Gordon. Averaging 17 points per game, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. And he does so much for this team, but it starts with the way he leads the offense.
Yeah, he's willing to take on the scoring load, and he's more than capable of delivering.
Back to Carter. And Vince Carter with the slam.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Time called here, and the Bulls decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
To end the drought, It'll go, and the Nets lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Hinrich.
Whoa, that's a very big part of his game, burning the D from mid-range.
Passes to Kristich. Kicks to Jefferson. Carter against Gordon. Over Gordon. And it's Carter again missing.
Setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go.
And it's Gordon. That time on the assist by Nocioni. 14 points for B.
No, he just caught the defense napping. He shoots a very high percentage from three-point range, and there's no hand in his face.
And stolen by Gordon. And now, in transition, is Hinrich. Here we go. And the dunk by Wallace.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Oh, you're right, and I love the opportunistic approach. These kinds of hustle plays can be game-changing.
And Vince Carter with the slam.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. And we've seen stars, Chris, get suspended in the playoffs for having 7 technical fouls. Should we modify that rule at all, do you think?
I think it can be tweaked if everyone agrees on it, but for me personally, I don't think that we've had enough superstar players get suspended with that rule to say let's change the number. We definitely want superstar players to play in the playoffs, to play for their fans, but we also want to keep the integrity of the game, and if technicals means I get to yell at the referee more, well, then maybe I just have to have more discipline on my end and say, wait a minute, I can't do this because it's going to hurt the team. So I'm not sure about that yet.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Nocioni. Carter pulls it in.
Not the most productive quarter he'll ever have, but his shot selection's been a little bit dubious.
To the paint, and he goes in for the dunk.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Oh, Kevin, the coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy buckets like this, GA. That's just the product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right
there. In the corner, it's Jefferson. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Carter's got 6 assists here tonight.
I don't know why they're giving him that shot. I mean, he can get it going from three-point range if you don't be careful.
And the pass to Nocioni. Some solid defense from Robinson.
I don't know if it's been the main factor, but his off night has definitely been one factor here.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as look at Vince Carter in this game. I mean, he's been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
Thomas is out there with Dang. Then there's Wallace. And there's Gordon. And it's Hinrich in at the 1. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Carter against Gordon. And here's Kidd from the arc. Drills it from outside. Kidd's got the first basket of the second half. That one for the Nets. Bulls trail by 5. Now Hinrich. Outside Gordon. Shoots the 3. Offensive rebound.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Here's Kidd. This is to Jefferson. Kidd passes to Carter. Pulls from the top of the key, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Carter. And here's a look at some numbers for Carter.
And he's fallen out of favor a little bit in their offense, at least compared to how he was being used earlier in the season. His usage percentage is down over the past 5 games. Maybe he'll be more involved here tonight.
Hinrich outside. Here's Wallace. And a great assist by Hinrich as that one goes in. And it's 7 points for Wallace.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive.
Carter dishes the kid. Back to Carter. Nets passing it around. It's Jefferson outside. A three-pointer is right on target. Jefferson's got 10.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
For Chicago, they have been shooting 50% at the line, 5 of 10.
This season, in general, has not been kind to them at the free throw line. Only about 71%.
That's good from Dang. Both free throws good from Luol Deng. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. High, arcing shot, kept alive. Kristich. And it's sent back by Wallace.
And this is why Wallace is an elite-level defender. Has a great sense of timing for when to rise up and contest shots.
Nice and steady so far in the second half. They're 3 for 4.
Kidd kicks to Carter. Pass to Kristich. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Wallace has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Dang can't get it to go. New Jersey has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots, 6 of 13. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Here's Thomas for the lead. Doesn't go that time. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Here's Carter. That one doesn't go. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Next up on the docket, the Bucks following this one. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home. 13 feet away. That one rolling around and rims out. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. The quick look, no good that time. Bulls have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Heinrich outside. A miss that time would have put him up.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
Dang against Carter. Over Dang. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Chicago's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. And it's Gordon missing. Well, New Jersey shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Vince Carter on the wing. Defended by Gordon. Falls back and drains the fadeaway jumper. Carter's got 21 in the game.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
And it's Gordon penetrating. Can't hit from in close.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
Here's Carter. The good-looking shot from the wing. Now it's a 4-point Nets lead.
In the mid-range. Rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. The NBA fans sometimes called the sixth man. Let's talk about what a difference a raucous crowd, a home crowd, can make for a team and a player.
Well, I can talk about that from my experience, but let's talk about from my experience for Sacramento. We had a lady called Sign Lady. Now, of course, she had a real name, but she says, just call me Sign Lady. She would make the most beautiful signs. Vlade, we believe in you. Peja, every shot is good. She would make them creatively. They'd be bright. They'd be big. And we looked for her for encouragement. The cowbells, how loud everyone there was. Some first-time gamers saying, this is my first game coming to watch. Go win, Chris. Or people that's been like, I've never missed a game. You want to do it for the fans, how loud they are, how they get on the teams, how they get on the refs. You got to love it. And then then for the rest of the league, oh my God. Last year in the playoffs, going to the Milwaukee Bucks, their home arena, that new arena they have there, oh, crazy. You want to talk about crazy fans? Go out to Toronto and hang outside with 10,000 crazy fans in the rain while they're singing and shouting and having fun over there in Jurassic Park. And we all know about the great fans that Golden State had all their years in Oracle, some of the most loyal fans ever. The sixth man, the fans being the sixth man, that is not a cliche, that is not made up for PR purposes. That's true and real, and some of the best players will tell you how those fans have taken them over the top, giving them energy to win some games.
Yeah, a lot of energy.
Yes.
Nets leading by 4. Outside Collins. Here's Robinson. Kidd against Heinrich. Launches a 3. Here's Robinson, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And the bonus you get with Robinson, he plays the 3, 4, or 5. That versatility on both ends of the floor, a huge asset.
He's 0 of 1 from the line, missing on his first trip. No good on that one. P.J. Brown's checked in for Ben Wallace. He's off as well, so he misses both.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And let's see what the Nets have coming up. On Monday, they'll head back home to host the Indiana Pacers. Then on Wednesday, they'll host the Charlotte Hornets.
And for that matchup with the Kings, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
Chicago making a switch here. Duhan's checked in.
Yeah, Jefferson, just great lift on these dunks. Whenever he's near the basket, he is ready to turn one over.
Bulls trail by 4. Duhan passes to Gordon. No good with the triple.
Did a lot of damage from three-point range in the first half, but so far in the second, he hasn't done a thing.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Duhan with the ball. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Inside, here's Nocioni. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Nocioni's got 12.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Outside Jefferson. Off target from outside. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Trailing by 4.
I mean, I don't always like the 3 on the fast break, but the D was set up well inside.
Kidd is double. Outside Jefferson. 3-pointer. Gordon against Carter. Pass to Kidd. Lets it go from deep. Chicago grabs the miss.
He's been off the mark, but somehow he hasn't held them back as a team.
Shot by Gordon, wide open. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here's Carter. And Nocioni pulls it down.
You know, I'd have been very impressed if he had got that one to go. Tough D.
It's been a struggle for him this quarter, but he's not losing confidence. I mean, he keeps firing. Give him credit for that.
It's stolen by Brown. Gordon with it. Robinson picks him up. Robinson with the block. Here's Carter. Offside Collins. And Brooklyn turns it over again. And now let's take a look at the most efficient scoring teams in the NBA. Number 1, the Nets.
Just tremendously disciplined offensively, always looking for the best possible shot. That's how they've gotten that field goal percentage to skyrocket.
And here is Duhan. Nocioni for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Nocione's got the lead up to 2 now for the Bulls.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. You have to like what we're seeing from B.
He's running wild. They had to call a timeout just to take away at least.
So both teams making some changes here. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Passes it to Jefferson. Fires the 3. Rebound by Wallace. Wallace has got 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. And New Jersey, looking who they've got. ABC is out there with Robinson. And there's Carter. Then it's Williams. And it's Jefferson in at the 3 spot. And the foul called on ABC. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Carter against Gordon. Carter kicks to Robinson for 3. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Deng can't get it to go. And the foul called on ABC.
Going the other way.
And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Nets trail by 13. Now here's Kidd. Carter right side. Pulls up. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. Carter's got 27. The Bulls have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Here's Deng. And a great assist by Heinrich as that one goes in. 19 points for Luol Deng.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Oh yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead. It's a very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
There's Gordon with the 3. Here's Thomas, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Thomas got 6 points in the quarter. Carter against Gordon. Outside Jefferson. Kidd passes to Jefferson. Nets passing it around. Just 5 on the clock. Carter for 3. Traps in the tray. Carter's got 30 points.
Now, too bad his scoring hasn't been contagious. I mean, they'd be in much better shape if a few of their other guys could pick up some slack.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line.
I like that he's playing with an edge here in the second half. I mean, he didn't get to the line once in the first half.
And then Carter with the jam.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Heinrich kicks to Gordon. Now the pass to Deng. Back to Gordon. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound, Brooklyn. ABC's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Jefferson finds Carter. And Vince Carter with the slam.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Wallace outside. Pass to Gordon. From about 16, they get it back. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. First free throw is good. He hits both from the stripe. Nets trailed by 11. Outside Kidd. He kicks to Carter. To the inside. Robinson. And the dunk by Robinson.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, Kevin, you're right. They needed that. And I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
Wallace outside. Shot clock at 6. And it's Gordon penetrating. A second chance effort. A 3-ball. Connects from three-point range. Gordon's got 5 points now in the quarter.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
And Gordon over to help. To the middle. Here's Jefferson. That one falls coming off Carter's feed. Carter's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. The Bulls leading by 10. Hinrich outside. Here's Thomas. And he can't bank that one in. And Gordon over to help. To the paint. And finished off by Jefferson.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Here's Gordon. No good that time. Good work defensively by Carter. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Brooklyn Nets. In the corner, it's Jefferson. Jefferson missing again. Chicago's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Here's Hinrich. Here's Wallace. And he banks in the layup. And the Bulls lead by 10.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, it's simple. When you fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown on the defensive glass.
And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Hits the three-point bomb. Robinson's got 20.
First 3 of the half. Second of the game. Can he heat up?
Down low. Here's Dang. Right side Gordon. It's deflected. Here's Jefferson. And Jefferson throws it down home.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But, Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Chicago leading by 5. Chicago calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Ben Wallace.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
The dude, he's checked in for Thomas. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Chicago's coach was going over with the team. He said, this is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
As confident as it gets at the line. He wants to be up there in the tight ball game.
Hinrich passes to Wallace. Outside Gordon. No Sione with it. Robinson on him. Three-pointer, Hinrich. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 11 rebounds in the game. Carter against Gordon, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Carter just a freak of nature, one of the best dunkers the game has ever seen, a top-tier shooting guard who just embraces the spotlight. And now down to a one-possession game. Those foul shots, huge.
Hinrich passes to Nocioni, and that one drops. Nocioni's got 23.
That's just great touch. The teardrop, that's all about food.
Carter kicks to Jefferson. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Tang's got 4 rebounds in this game. Goes up on the wing. Good deep by Kidd.
His touch has been off tonight, and now his judgment is off too. I mean, come on. Not a smart shot.
That is good. And the Bulls' lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Jefferson. Here's Hinrich. No good there. And it's New Jersey the other way. Carter left side. Jefferson has a wide open look. Jefferson missing again.
The more threes he misses, I mean, the more he wants to take. Where they do that at? That's not the right mindset.
And Hinrich gets it to go.
It was just a mystery what the defense was doing there. You never want to give him that much space outside the three-point line.
And stolen by Gordon. And an intentional foul right there. Here is Hinrich. Six to shoot. Right side Dang. Rejected by Robinson. From deep three-point range, nails the tray.
He's been so dependable in this game, taking nothing but good shots.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're up by 3. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Timeout called, the Nets. They're behind by 4. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, and quick. No room for error, no time to waste.
So it's New Jersey now. Carter with a 3. Good! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Just a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range. Just in a groove now, and that tray has been deadly.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
And it's going to come down to a 3-point attempt. I mean, what a huge moment to come through at the line.
Timeout called, the Nets. What's your take, guys?
Well, you need the 3 here. A quick one. I mean, very quick. Has to be catch and shoot. One fluid motion. A very difficult shot, but it is definitely not impossible.
And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And that's gonna do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports.